Good afternoon. I'm Dave Percy at the National Weather Service here in Anchorage, Alaska. This is Thursday's Alaska statewide weather. Low pressure near the Susitna Valley, center over the Susitna Valley, brought precipitation, light amounts of rain to the North Gulf Coast and the northern panhandle today, with about a tenth of an inch farther to the south. Sitka had around 0.12 of an inch today, as well as Klawak. A third of an inch fell up toward Yakutat. Half an inch fell in Valdez, and 0.8 of an inch were reported at Seward. Very light flurries were seen scattered across the northern interior, along with some clearing periods as a occluded front continued to weaken. A strong storm brought increasing winds to the central Aleutians, with winds gusting 40 to 50 miles an hour by the mid-afternoon to Adak and Atka. And for tonight, gale and storm force winds associated with the storm and the frontal boundary will continue eastward and northward into the southern Bering Sea tonight, with increasing winds and rain reaching the Pribilofs late tonight and early tomorrow morning. And winds will increase for the western Alaska Peninsula and definitely for the Fox Islands, with moderate to heavy amounts of rain moving into those areas, and very strong northerly winds. Storm force northerlies will be on the western side of the low for areas from Kiska Island on out to Shimianatu. That will continue through Friday as frontal boundary pushes up to, with the triple point boundary, to near the Pribilofs. Look for strong winds and rain for the Alaska Peninsula, possible gusts to 70 miles an hour around Cold Bay, with increasing wind and precipitation along the southwest coast in the afternoon. And a trough will keep it unsettled and showery over the panhandle. But in between the storm in the Bering Sea and the one over the Panhandle, look for a nice day over central interior Alaska from the North Gulf Coast to the Brooks Range. Then for Saturday, that front will bring heavy rain as it slowly moves eastward, along with strong southerly winds to Kodiak Island, the Alaska Peninsula, especially on the Pacific side, up into Bristol Bay. Look for strong gusty winds with moderate to heavy amounts of rain on the western Alaska Range. That'll extend up across the Yukon Delta in toward Norton Sound, with pretty gusty east winds and rain for St. Lawrence Island. Could be a mixture of precipitation northern Seward Peninsula, Kotzebue Sound into the Kobuk Valley. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm Dave Percy.